Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Ooh. Hi, Goju Nation. I told you, every time I start a podcast, it's instinctive. It really is. A melody pops in my head and it almost like comforts me and calms me down to get started, get these podcasts done. I hope you know what that one is. It's a little piece of a song that's been very popular a while back. But if you know your R&B and you 90s babies claim what you claim, you know what that is. How are we, Goju Nation? Good afternoon. Happy spring. Hope you made it through the winter pretty well. I hope you are aware and looking forward to all of the things that are coming, that comes with spring as the weather changes. This is industry rule number 4080. My name is Tally. You should know that by now. And you know when you get me, you get the Q, the V, and the C. Something qualified, verified, and certified. Okay? I bring that qualitative content that not many can provide, if any. That's what makes me who I am. All right? Now, I'm a one-man show. So bless me with your presence. Hold me down. Support me. Follow me on all socials. Okay? Threads, IG, X, Facebook, YouTube, at GothamJungle. One word, just how it sounds. Let me know what you like, what you don't like. Hit me in the DMs. We'll have guest stars. Who would you like to see? What you like to talk about? This, that, and the third. Okay? Now, this, that, and the third. Funny, right? Here we go. Before we get started with the QV and the C, we're going to do some tally takes. I had a friend of mine reach out to me and tell me that as much as they like the podcast, they want to hear me speak on a couple things that are happening currently. And I said, that's what everybody else does. Say, yeah, but your unique way. You don't come through the front door. You come down the angle from the side door. So just give them a little bit of your, as they call them, tally takes before you hit them with the hard podcast. So here we go. I'm going to do exactly that. Some tally takes. Got 3. Tally take number uno. Sports fan. If you think Shohei Ohtani did not gamble on baseball or sports in any way, shape, or form, let's not say baseball, but in sports in general, you must think you can eat out of your asshole. There is no way in fuck that he did not do some form of gambling. And his interpreter to Shohei Ohtani, as far as that, he's basically his bookie. He is to Ohtani what Fat Rob is to Chris Mad Dog Russo. And as Mad Dog Russo will say, look it up. There's no way in hell Shohei's not involved with this. And baseball has an issue, and sports has an issue because the athletes are too close to the fire when it comes to gambling. Tally take uno. Tally take dos. Sean, Diddy, Puffy, Love, Combs. Believe he's cooked. I believe he is cooked. The feds coming to raid your homes, all 3 of them. Doesn't matter what they find and what they don't find, because here's what's next. They're going to raid and drain his pockets under mounds of litigation. He's going to have to financially support that defense. So whether he is, quote, guilty or, quote, not guilty, at minimum, they're going to run his pockets. And what's going to happen next with him trying to defend himself is that he's going to face a major paradigm shift in what his world currently is to what it's going to be. Book it. With most of his base and financial revenue streams kind of abandoning him to 6 to 9 months, and with him having these 7 kids, 33 to 11 months, you are physically watching a financial downfall like no other. Promise you that. Tally take 3. And final. Rap battles are about to change. Forget the underground rap battles, the fight clubs, if you will. I'm talking about battles on actual, physical audio battles that are happening in mainstream, like right now, Kendrick and whatever happening with him and J. Cole and Drake. But rap battles are about to become male versus female. Mark my words, you heard it here first. I heard what Future said about Megan on his duet album with Metro Boomin. He kind of went in her in a way that she's going to have to kind of say something as a pure rapper to kind of make him think that he just can't talk reckless about her. And that's going to happen. That's going to happen. You're going to have females battling males, and it's going to be a real thing. It's not going to be male versus male, female versus female. Book it. I'm telling you, that's coming as well. Okay? Those are my tally takes. Quick. Okay? So we're done. And now we on the Q, the Q, the Q, the Q. Right? Here we go. Qualified. The theme of this podcast are my real life experiences, which I may kind of live in that land because I know you'll like when I tell my stories. But this is about things that have happened to me that are qualified, verified, certified, not comment, not speak on. No stress, no worries. Okay, here we go. I left my ex a while ago. And the main reason was I recognized that we are much better friends than we could ever be as a couple. No other issues, of course, but let's just call it that to make it fair to both of us, because when you have a relationship that breaks up, it's not one person's fault. It's not one person's fault. Both parties contributed to the scenario. Now, I was blessed. She definitely loved me more than I loved her, and I probably didn't even deserve her. But my ambition and drive was way too much for her. It put too much pressure on her, which wasn't fair, and she couldn't keep up. But put that aside. Today, we are friends. I believe she's happy with somebody else, and we're back to our friend space and flourishing in that dynamic. She's also one of my biggest supporters of Industry Rule number 4080. So she holds me down for that. So I love her for that. Okay. And the reason why I bring it up is because a lot of my relationship history, bulk of it, has been a lot of this. I was kind of the option and not the priority. Lesson learned. Not doing that moving forward. Where there was a hidden agenda mostly surrounding them, it was for them wanting me to do everything for them without my side of the equation being considered at all. Kind of what their world was, and my world was secondary, if it even existed, to them to even be a part of. Although they kind of carried themselves as if that was the case. That's just stressful. Anyway, what I could do for them was more important than what we could, quote, accomplish together. Where my business relationships and access to them was the ultimate game plan. They saw what I could do for them to help them push their agenda forward. See, when I care, I'm an exceptional listener. And I'm a get it done kind of individual. So when these things come into my life, I activate because I want you to accomplish your goals. That's one of the ways that I love. That's maybe one of my love languages. Okay? Whether I'm a friend or non-friend or personal relationship, that's kind of how I love. And that probably put me in the friend box for some of my dynamics with my friends, but it does chip away at your armor over time. So it's something I deal with to this day, but I'm in a much better place as I manage it because I recognize it a lot quicker. And from my perspective, my female friends who I'm amazingly close to basically utilize me as their mental and emotional boyfriend, but chose someone else to be their physical partner. So I had to adjust my moral compass with each of them to make sure that dynamic knows that's not going to happen moving forward, although I respect them and I care about them. And from my personal perspective, as far as that emotional mental space, I'm in a good space there. Yet all this has created an atmosphere. Where ultimate happiness with someone, for me, seemed like that was planet Jupiter. Not something that's going to happen on Earth. It's going to happen on Jupiter, which means I never thought it was really going to happen. But here is what I do know today. Okay. If somebody can provide effective listening and is willing to invest emotional energy into your dynamic, which could be a plural dynamic, and your goals, which could be plural goals, that can ignite the emotional engine enough where you can still feel like you can love. You want to be the partner that she wants. It could put you in a position to want to take care of her and probably her kids and be invested in what that end game looks like. And I'm not just saying this because I'm trying to have fodder for the podcast. I'm speaking from real life experiences happened to me. And Goju Nation, that epiphany is a special feeling to re-experience. And I truly hope that everyone in some place or space gets to feel that. Because it feeds your spirit. It feeds your soul. It can also galvanize your existence, motivate you to move faster, do things more effectively, want to accomplish things. It could be the battery in your back. Yeah, love does exist. But like faith to your deity, whatever that may be, diligence is going to be required. And that is the Q. Qualified. And the V, which is verified, not going to take too much of a left turn. It's more of a merging turn. Okay. I don't deal with randoms. Call my phone. I don't know the number. I don't pick it up. Okay. Send me messages. I don't know who you are. I don't respond. I don't even engage in randoms and random communication, text, calls, whatever, etc. I just do not, because if I know you, you know me, we deal, we talk, we get things done. And I just don't trust it in this technology age in general. But hey, happens to everybody. It should have happened to everybody by now on some level. Okay. But one particular person has slid into my DMs and had some pointed, persistent, and specific questions about my life, my profession, and what I do. So I didn't want to be an asshole. So I gave back the general answers and I kept it simple. Okay. What I found out is that with a mutual entertainment commonality, we may have bonded maybe too quickly, but yet we bonded. So if this person hit me up on one day with a less than a week, we're now speaking consistently or communicating, consistently. And what I found out is that she was drawn to my voice and my energy, and I was drawn to her energy. Shortly, we eventually met at a mutual space and found out there was even more immediate chemistry. And, when chemistry happens, you run with it because, sometimes the best things come in unique packages. It's not the best case scenario. It's not, your dream scenario. But when it happens, you got to be able to recognize it. Okay. So let me fast forward a little bit. Right. So the situation's moving pretty quickly and we end up being, quote, close. Okay. You know what that means. All right. And we're moving rapidly because for both of us, it felt as organic and natural and right. Okay. Right. And as we're moving forward to have more of these conversations, she starts asking me more questions about my space, not my space as far as the old website, but the place that I'm in. And then she goes here. She starts asking questions about the Illuminati, how I feel about God, how I feel about the devil. She starts talking numerology stuff and leaning heavy in that direction as our conversations continue. Now, I'm treading carefully because we're still in the get to know phase, and it just might be conversations that need to be had or she feels irrelevant, but I'm cautiously seeing these pink flags as she's asking these types of questions. Okay. And what she arrives at over time and basically states in a clear way is that she literally is a devil worshiper. She gives me her validation of why she is one and effectively lets me know that me being in her life plays into the equation. What? What the entire motherfucker did she say? I wasn't a fearful person, but I was it is time for me to be done and move this out of my life. With me quickly realizing that this girl is a batshit what the fuck crazy, I significantly, strategically, and calculatingly, if that is a word, divided myself from her immediate presence. And here's how I did it. It makes me laugh. I shifted and leaned on her with so much emotional energy. Told her I loved her. We should get married. We should have kids. We need to do this. We need to move. You need to come live with me. I put so much undue pressure on her. And I'm laughing, thinking about it now because the conversations are in my head. That it put her in a position to say, oh my God, you are needy. Because I would be like, why you ain't calling me? Why ain't here for you? Like I'm supposed to talk like 7 times a day or something like that, right? So I put her in a position to think that I am needy and I not prepared for what she has to offer because I can't process if I need to be around her all the time. You know what it's like when somebody calls you too much and they basically pseudo stalk you and doesn't know how to communicate effectively. That's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did. And she took it the exact way that I thought she would and was like, oh, you're crazy. I can't be with you because you got too much going on. the person you want to have with me. I can't do all that. I can't call you all the time. And I'm just sitting there laughing on the other side because it's going exactly in the direction that I wanted it to go to. So I'm too needy. I'm laughing my ass off. And I know I'm going to get away from this crazy bitch. And that is my verified, truthful story. I got the pics too. Okay. I had a relationship with a devil worshiper. It was a 2-month exercise, but it actually is the truth. Okay. And add to this, if you're watching this visually, she was a different nationality and color than I am as well. That's not a problem, just to give you some clarity and context of what was going on. Okay. Yeah, man. Devil worshiper. This online shit is bat fucking shit crazy if not dealt with the right way. And for clarity, she found me. Not somebody I clicked and liked. This person found me, slid in the DMs, and this is what I got for picking up a random. No more randoms. That's the V, the V, the V, the V. And the C, the C, the C, the C, the C. One of my boys is going to be very happy at this one, boy. Very, very happy at this one. All right, here we go. Women should be cautious. It's totally understandable. Dealing with men, especially online. There's so many scams, there's ghosting, there's catfishing. And look, we could be plain, straight assholes because we do not relate, do not effectively communicate, do not correspond with the wants and needs of the fairer sex. And we actually position ourselves to fuck things up because we don't get things right. I get it. I totally get it. I have a Wu-Tang clan of friends. Female friends. I hear all the stories. So I get how batshit crazy it can be dealing with men. But I want to be clear. I want to be crystal clear. I want to be blue ocean, see the bottom clear. I want to be, don't even think I'm misrepresenting what I'm saying clear. And that is this. Women, especially today, with this social media and online presence and new technology, y'all are just as motherfucking batshit and crazy as men are online. Do not even come close to thinking that's not the case. And not just online, in general. Now, I could speak about stories about this, but I'm going to save them, okay? Because I gave y'all in the V, one of them. There may be a day when I give you 4 more of them. But here is the assumptions that women make without even understanding what's going on. They assume that they are the priority. They assume that their presence alone is enough to answer all the questions that a man will have in totality. They have a list of what they require, literally a list. And you must check off the boxes in the list. But they don't think that they have to hold up to a standard in any fucking way, shape, or form. And that is bullshit. I'm asking this question, and I'm not asking for a friend. I'm asking in general. Let's say on that list, you find a man that checks 7 out of the 10 boxes that you require. Here is the one question that I have. Definitive question. And I want a definitive answer. I don't want the fucking theory. I don't want the premise. I want the answer. If you check the boxes of the guy that you like, and let's say there's 10 things, and he answers 7, not even 10, 7, what do you exactly bring to the table? I need that list. I need it quantified. I need to have a value attributed to that answer. Because that checklist that you have for your requirements for men absolutely has a value to it. You know, whether it's height, whether it's finance, whether it's family orientated, whether it's successful, whether it's, handy, we can fix things. Whatever that list is, y'all have it. and y'all look at it. But y'all don't think that that man doesn't have a standard as well. There's no reciprocity to what you bring to this table that has a value to or close to or equal as such. It's just what you feel should happen. I'm not even going to get into the statistical numbers of what women are to men of quality that are out there right now and what that ratio is, because I don't think you women even see it. Or matter of factly, you might even know what it is. You just think it doesn't apply to you. And that is also a misnomer that makes my head fucking explode. I was told about a woman, didn't even know this existed because I'm not paying that close attention, but I am now. Man, I was told about a so-called 666 woman. Do y'all know what the fuck this is? A 666 woman is a woman that wants a guy with 6 figures, has at least 6 inches, and has either 6 feet tall or a 6-pack, whatever that is. This same person I was told about has plural kids. Now, the man that has 6 figures, 6 inches, and he's 6 feet tall, has a 6-pack, whatever that is, why the fuck would he want to deal with you and your kids? You must be the most beautifulest thing in this world with a mind to match. Didn't he get in you? But that's not how y'all see things. It's just your standards of what you think should be happening. That is fucking, oh my Lord. Can you imagine if a man with that same energy, this 666 mentality or thought process, had a big 4 standard as his initial requirements, the same you have your 666 mentality, and here's his big 4. And he would say it out loud. Anyone with big tits, a big ass, a big brain, and the bedroom used to be a big whore. That's my requirements. Can you imagine the vitriol that women would have and how chauvinistic that would come across? But yeah, it's okay when you say what your requirements are with your chest out, not recognizing how off the wall you sound. Unfucking believable. Not saying everybody can't have standards. Ladies, have your standards. You deserve to have standards. You should not be with a broke man. You should not be with a bum. You should not be with somebody that doesn't have ambition and doesn't want to reach his goals or chase his goals. You should not be with a man that doesn't make you feel safe. You should not be with a man that does not recognize what it is to court a woman and to treat them properly and give them the respect they deserve and recognize what potentially is there to offer. I just don't know that once you see what you like, that you are willing to invest exactly what you are bringing to the table. I'm talking about quantifiable actions, skills, and talents that provide a value add to the relationship. So where is that? And I'm not speaking about emotions. If you have a list of requirements, you should be able to provide a list of what you have to offer. I'm not saying it's negotiation. I'm not saying it's a barter system. What I'm saying is that if you know what you want, you should know what you're available to give. That one goes down hard. That one you got to eat, females. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Y'all got to eat that. Comment, DM. We can go back and forth with this. Me no care. But what I can tell you is that is absolutely certified. The C. A 666 woman and walks around. You should see some of these online profiles and how women dictate what they must have. I'm just saying, can you imagine if men dictate the same way women do? But yet y'all want equal. Y'all are getting equal more than you think. Amazing, amazing, amazing. All right. How was that? How'd I do? Okay, well, let me know how I did by commenting. Let me know. Get in the DMs, Threads, YouTube, Facebook, IG, GothamJungle, at GothamJungle, just how it sounds. Let us know what you like. Let us know what you don't like. What you want to see and hear more of. Who you would like to see. Goji Nation, I don't say it enough. So I'm going to say it now. You are appreciated. You are respected. And there is an energy that you provide me with your support that cannot be quantified, but is beyond appreciated. Don't forget, light and darkness cannot coexist at the same time. So if you choose to be one, choose to be the light. That's what I got for you, Goju Nation. Thank you for being here with me and sharing this time with me, and I'll be back sooner than you think. Fiat Lux.